And the other thing is this. Here's what I want you to keep in mind. So from the context of a college degree, right? If you wanted to go and, the high-paying jobs like an engineer or a surgeon or whatever, you have to go and invest in your skills, go to college, get experience, you take internships and stuff like that before you show up at a hospital and say, I'd like to be a surgeon so that I can make, 6 figures a year. You don't just show up with no experience and then say, hey, I'd like to be a surgeon. Can you guys show me what's up? They're like, no.
Right?
Right. And so the thing about this is there are a million different roofing companies that are desperate for salespeople. But if you show up and you don't fucking know what you're doing, they don't have to pay you very well. Like, they have to baby you to do everything, right? So they go, look, we're going to start you at 10% or 25% of the profit, which is like the bottom, right? The bottom of the commission scale. What leverage do you have? You don't have any leverage. You can't go, well, here's what I can do for you. On the other hand, if you educate yourself and you get formal, legitimate training, you know how to use Xactimate, you know how to supplement, and you can say, look, I average $650,000 in sales a year, as a young kid, like, this is what I can do. Now you have leverage.
Because you have, like, cred, pretty much.
Yeah. You can work anywhere you want. You can negotiate the commissions that you want, right?
Yeah.
So it's super important to put it into perspective this way, because you could go to any company. They're desperate for salespeople. Everybody wants salespeople. It's like the hardest thing for them. But when you show up, they're just like, well, if I have to teach you everything and take you by the hand, like, I'm not going to pay you top dollar because you cost time. Yeah. So it's just important. So think about it like that too, as you kind of look at this as a career path, whether you do it for a year, 5 years, or not. Like, educate yourself, because that's going to give you the upper hand.
No, I feel that.
Okay. Well, I call it performance-based leverage. It's like you can come and say, this is how good I am, just like a sports team, right? When they're like, we'll pay you this much for this contract. We want you here. You want to be like that.
Yeah, I got you.
Okay.